It breaks my heart every time I get a call from one of my employees. Emma, someone just stole something. And they're on the brink of tears. I will never understand why people steal, especially from small businesses. We've worked really hard to grow our business the past 4 years. No outside funding. This is all our hard-earned blood, sweat, and tears and money that we put into it. I think over the past 4 years, we've probably had over $20,000 in goods stolen from us. So in this video, I'm gonna show you a few of the tactics we've implemented throughout the store for theft prevention. And it hasn't been overnight that we've come up with these solutions. If I don't mention anything that you guys know about, let me know. First thing we implemented when we came to this location, guys, was our fitting room chains. In our previous location, guys, we had just the open curtain. During busy hours, people would take a bunch of stuff. They would have like 5 things in their hands and they would just walk in on their own, close the curtains.
A few moments later.
And then they would come out with like things like this and something else stuffed in their bag. We wouldn't catch it, right? Because we have too much going on. First thing we did when we got this location was put chains across our fitting rooms so that before a customer can even enter a fitting room, they have to see one of our teammates and ask for a number card, how many items they have, and bring it to us when they exit so we can match up the number with the products. We also hold all big shopping bags and backpacks that customers have in this little area and like this hanging thing. So when people try on, they can't stuff anything in their shopping bags because that was a big problem at our other location. Even when they were shopping on the racks, guys, they would just rip it off the hanger and put it inside their bag. And this actually happened not too long ago to us. It still happens. Theft prevention method we've implemented are locked wires that we put around our expensive items, right? So in this case, they're on all of our Jinko jeans because in the past, we've had kids snatch them off the racks and just run out of the store. Okay, so these have a code that only Team Rogue knows, and when people want to try them on, we grab them a new pair from the back. We have the same metal hooks on pants as well. I've seen other stores have giant wires of these going through the pant legs, but like it's kind of like really messy. And sometimes like at 2nd Street, I see they have these that go through the shirt, like the full shirt as well. But I like how we do it with these shorter ones. It just is way cleaner to look at and easier to shop through the rack. That's a random side note, but I think it's important. Want to try on Jinkos? Ask our team for your preferred size and style. That's all you gotta do, guys. It's okay to ask for what you want. Remember how I just said kids would grab jeans? You saw how the door has to be buzzed open? In our previous location, kids grabbed jeans off the rack and would just dart out the door. We did not have a buzzer. As soon as that incident happened, we reached out to our good friends at Greenwich Locksmiths, shout out Phil and Phil, and we had a lock installed on our door. In order to be let in, whoever's working the store has a buzzer. Blake is over there with a buzzer. And now I can get let out. And again, guys, we have signs. Please wait to be buzzed out. To be let in, ring the doorbell, okay? And now, Blake buzzes me in. How easy was that, guys? For the longest time, I really did not want to get a lock on the door because to me, it kind of gave off this vibe of like, oh, we have a lock on our door. You know, a lot of stores that are like upper echelon vibes, it's like they have the locks and I'm like, Rogue is for everyone, you know. I didn't want to do that and I waited as long as I could. We had to do it not only for theft prevention but also for our safety because in reality we are in downtown New York and there's a lot of characters that come by. I just want you guys to know if I had the option to not have a lock, I wouldn't have a lock, but we have to for everyone's safety. Guys, when we first moved to this store location, you see these shelves, we had like about 5 of them here and we had all of our expensive Prada bags, Fendi bags, Gucci bags here. I will say that wasn't the smartest decision on my part. We had a really tight schedule for openings, so we were just like, okay, we're just gonna put the bags here and accessories here. It's extremely close to the door. And I think you can guess what happened. Boop, people took it off, put it in their bags, and just walked out the door. My employees would be all the way back there attending to customers in the fitting room, checking people out, right? And when I would have one employee working, they wouldn't even be able to come here fast enough to catch the perpetrator. And we'll go over there in a second. I moved all my expensive handbags down there, and I'll show you how we store them. And then we turn this into our beautiful candy bar. Shout out Swedish candy. If people steal this, it's not really a big loss. We moved our handbags here, guys. We recently got these beautiful handbag hangers, which I highly recommend, especially if you guys sell at like flea markets or stuff like that. These are really nice. And we built this whole system. Oh my God. Wait, I think we need to fix that. It's like coming out of the wall. We gotta fix that. We'll do a DIY video soon showing us fixing that. Same method as we do the pants over there. We have a little lock system here for our expensive bags. So this is like a $300 Gautier bag and only we know the code. So if you guys want to try it on, you ask one of us and we'll unlock it for you. And this has actually worked wonders for preventing theft of bags. We've actually had no bags stolen since we did this. See what that is? That's a camera. You see what this is? That's another camera. And we have 2 over there. Didn't we have one up here? Oh, we do have one right there. How long did we go with the first store without cameras? Like 6 months maybe? In our very first location, we went like 6 months without any sort of security camera. I want to talk about it, mistake on my part, but we learned our lesson. We started out with Eufy and it was good, but they needed to be charged. And like they kept dying and then like people would steal things and then like we wouldn't have it on tape. So we switched to Ring because they're constantly plugged in. They never turn off on us and they've honestly been great. Super high camera quality and they have like good night vision. We've been able to catch perpetrators on it and also catch some funny moments. This is a different type of theft prevention that is more sneaky. People come in trying to use fake bills. The biggest indicator of a fake bill is when we take this money pen to all our bills and when it turns brown like that. So the real one turn a yellow color. You see the difference, guys? Get a money pen. It will save you a lot of money in the long run if there's people using fake bills in your area. Recently, we had 2 guys come in exchanging $20 bills for our real hundreds. Let's not talk about it. Another tactic they use, they'll find the cheapest item in the store, freeze-dried Skittles for $2. They'll hand you a fake $100 bill and they'll get real change in return, right? So you're seeing a $98 loss there. Actually, you're seeing a $102 loss because they're getting candy for free with a bill you think is real. So that's why you gotta get a money pen, guys. And also you shouldn't be accepting a $100 bill for candy anyways. People try everything. They will try to do everything to pull one on you. This is a really niche theft experience to Rogue, but it really hits home. So this is my Lunette, the clown doll. And as you can see, she's zip tied to her chair because in the past, I've had this exact doll stolen. And this is a replacement. I also had one of my jumbo Norphin trolls stolen from my window, which RIP Henry, we've still not found him. And my Eufy cameras ran out of battery that day. That was the breaking point. Oh, I cried. If he was zip tied, maybe he wouldn't have been stolen that day. Even zip tied donkey over here. People try to take everything, you guys. I'm honestly surprised that our posters are all on the wall. Thank you for respecting the posters. Seriously, that does mean a lot to me. We also put all of our tiny accessories as close to the register as possible, guys, because they're very easy for people to just slip on a finger or slip into their pocket because they're small. If one of my associates is hovering over that area, people are gonna be scared to try and sneak one in their pocket, right? So that prevents theft as well. So we also have a ring case, and this is strategically placed on the checkout counter so that people are literally in front of whoever's working that day and can't steal. We also have a display case that holds all of our really expensive accessories, wallets, sunglasses. If anyone wants to see an item that's in here, let us know if they want to see anything in this case, and one of my associates will come here and open it. You could try it on, and that's it. For any of you guys that have your own small business, I hope this can help you get some ideas on maybe how to make your store thief-proof. We definitely did not learn it overnight. Pretty soon, guys, we're gonna need a security guard out here because we have too many people in the store at once. It's crazy. Comment down below if you think I'm missing any sort of security measures. All right, thank you all for watching. If y'all are in New York City, come through to the store, 154 Allen Street, 313 East Houston, or if you're not in New York, www.roguearms.com. Love you guys.